Hey everybody, this is Steve with Nonprofit Ally, and today I'm going to go over how to start your nonprofit. Step 1. You've probably spent a lot of time already thinking about your nonprofit, the mission you're going to accomplish, the programs you're going to develop, possibly the products you're going to create, the board you're going to have for your nonprofit. But the first thing the state's going to want to know before you do anything is, what is your name? In fact, for some states, this is so important, they're going to have you pre-register your name prior to filing your Articles of Incorporation. So step 1, pick out your name and make sure that no other entity or organization in your state is using that name. Step 2, it's time to incorporate. Filing your Articles of Incorporation with your state is different from state to state, but it's basically a pretty easy step. In fact, in some states, it's too easy. Some states just ask for your name, your purpose, your founding members, your location, and that's it, which seems really simple. But if you're trying to get your 501c3, then you're going to want to make sure that you have other things included in your Articles of Incorporation. The IRS is going to want to see a dissolution clause, as well as specific language about your purpose that qualifies you for 501c status. Step 3, create your organization's bylaws. Bylaws are basically your organization's internal affairs guidebook. They should cover things such as electing board members, electing officers, membership and meetings, books and records, as well as a couple things the IRS are certainly going to want to see, which include an indemnification clause, which is basically a hold harmless clause for your board of directors, so if something went wrong at the organization, your board could not be sued, and a conflict of interest clause. This clause will basically assure that you are not an organization that is set up just to hire your friends and relatives to pay them a salary that they may not be qualified for. When you fill out your 501c3 application, the IRS is certainly going to want to know about your conflict of interest clause. Step 4. Time to hold your first official meeting. Chances are you've already had several meetings organizing your bylaws and discussing your mission, etc., etc. But now it's time to adopt those bylaws. This will be your first meeting on record. During this meeting, you're going to adopt your bylaws, elect your officers, and designate your principal office. Other things you may accomplish at this meeting include designating someone to open your bank account, designating someone to file your 501c3 application, and also you'll have an initial report that you'll most likely have to turn into your state within the first 6 months of your existence. Step 5. It's time to create your corporate binder. It sounds pretty formal, but it's actually pretty simple. The corporate binder is just what it says. It's a binder full of your corporation's documents. These documents include your Articles of Incorporation, your bylaws, your meeting minutes, as well as any business licenses you may be required to have, permits, and your annual or biannual state reports. Now it's time for Step 6, filing your 501c3 paperwork to the IRS. This application can range from 10 to 14 pages, and that's not including the many attachments you'll most likely be including, which would be your bylaws, your Articles of Incorporation, as well as any financial records you might already have. Expect to spend a good week gathering all the information you need for this document to be sent in. It's Form 1023 with the IRS. So there you have it, the 6 steps to creating your nonprofit. Go over it again. 1. Pick your name. 2. File your Articles of Incorporation. 3. Create your bylaws. 4. Hold your first meeting. 5. Create your corporate binder. And 6. File your 1023 form for 501c3 status with the IRS. All told, going from Step 1 through Step 6 can take a year or more. So be patient with the process, be thorough, be diligent, because what you're creating is going to be amazing, and it's worth the wait. If you want more details on creating your nonprofit, just look down at the description here below. There's some links down there that will take you to the nonprofitally.com website, where you can find many resources on creating your nonprofit with sample agendas, sample bylaws, sample Articles of Incorporations, and much more. That's it, folks. I hope this was helpful. Until next time, this is Steve with Nonprofit Ally. Thanks for watching. All right.